G'day everyone, it's Annette here. This week I'm trying the resin bloom technique again. I'm going to use Bilnin's resin. It's a 2-to-1 ratio resin. I know from using it in the past it overheats very quickly and can flash cure, so I wondered whether I could get the bloom effect with it. It's a low viscosity or runny resin, and I know when I've used it in the past, even though it had got quite hot, it didn't really thicken that much, so I wasn't sure whether it would work for the resin bloom technique or not. So I made 4 different coasters at 4 separate times, and in each one I varied the time from when I finished stirring the resin to when I did the technique. So join me and see how I go. I'll list everything I'm using down below in the description box and show you what I'm using as I go through. I know that this resin flash cures very fast, so I'm trying to keep this fairly thin. Alcohol inks in first, so royal blue, some dark violet, I think it's acting different to how it did with the Platinum 360 Plus, some orange red, might add a bit more blue there I think, some light pink, and maybe I think a bit of yellow on the outside. Yellow gets lost quite easy. It already looks like it's mixed a bit, unfortunately. Maybe I've put too much, I don't know. I'm new to this myself, so. I'm just going to mix up the white using my titanium white by Just Resin and scrape off most of it. Maybe about that much. Into a piping bag. I just want to cut a little tiny hole on the end. Yeah, I'm not very good at swirls, am I? Next, I just want to use a makeup microbrush to make a pattern. I'm only showing you this one coaster, how I did the technique. In all 4, the technique was the same. It was just the timing of the resin after I finished mixing that was different, which I do explain later on. I'm not pressing all the way down, I'm just sort of dragging it along the top. Then from the center out. Little swirl. Alright, so there you go. That's how it looks so far. Just a light torch. Okay, I've now got like 3 of these, and I've done the same thing virtually, but I poured it at different times and different temperatures, and just trying to work out if I can get this Bilnin's to work properly for a bloom effect, and I'm not sure it's gonna go too well, but anyway. So this one, okay, was at 15 minutes after I've mixed. This one was at 20 minutes after I've mixed, and you can see the difference with the white, how much white has sunk through with that one, because it was really thin still. That one not so much. and this one was at 25 minutes, and it was close to 50 degrees Celsius, the temperature, when I did this one. So I don't know how much more I could have left it before it started to flash, cure and smoke and be horrible, but it's like the clearest on that I can see on the back. There is another one that I've done which was at 10 minutes, and it was even worse than this. Anyway, what I've decided to do is, just because I don't know if this side is even going to look any good, is I've mixed up some clear, and I'm going to put it on this side here with maybe some holographic glitter around the edges, and at least this side will be pretty, just in case this side is not. Let's resin holographic glitter in silver and a little bit of purple. And just add a little bit of this purple that looks pink. And the other thing I thought of, once I get them out of here, if I don't like that underside, which would usually be the top, I could put like a pearlescent colour there and just have it on this side only. Pour some in the middle. I'll just show you on one and then do the others so that I'm not holding up your time. Glitter often spreads out, so I don't want to put too much on, just enough to make it look sort of pretty. Because I don't mind this side at all. Make sure there's no air bubbles on the edge. I'll just repeat it to the other ones. Pop any little bubbles. Demolding day today. So this is the first one I did, and I only waited 10 minutes for the Bilnin's resin. I didn't check the temperature or anything with this one. I just waited and 10 minutes and then poured. Yeah. Resin was thin, very, very thin, and the white, you can see, because the resin was thin, it went straight through to the other side. So get that one out. Whoop, got something in the way there. And yeah, as you can see, I think I used a lot more colour in this one too. It's quite darker. It's only the second time I've tried resin blooms, so I still have a lot to learn. Yes. Very interesting. Alright, so this is at 10 minutes. Didn't check the temperature. This one is at 15 minutes, and you can see again the white has dropped way down. Yeah, so it still wasn't thick enough, or the white was too white maybe, so it was heavy, but that's something I'll look into later with the white. Yeah, quite like these sides, I don't mind that. And as I said, I did it so that if I didn't like the other side, it wouldn't matter. So this is this one. Yeah. Kind of interesting pattern though. 10 minutes, that one was at 15, and it was 35 degrees at 15 minutes when I did this one. So you could see the difference between the two. And as I said, I used more colour in this one. So that's the one at 20. And at 20 minutes, it was 40.9 degrees Celsius when I did this one. Not sure exactly what temperature, if I left it before it would start to smoke, but anyway. So 20 minutes for this bloom. Yeah, it still looks like the white's dropped through. I'll get that one out. Is there? Coming out okay so far anyway. Oh, they keep on sticking back down. Okay. Just stuck a little bit up on that edge. There we go. I actually don't mind the colour around this one. I've got a feeling I'll be using this side, but anyway. Well, it's not too bad really. It's kind of pretty actually. A bit different, isn't it? Alright, so there we go. 10, 15 and 20. And the last one I waited 25 minutes and I could feel it was extremely hot by then, so it was starting to worry me. It was nearly too hot for me to hold on to, I thought. 25 minutes this one, and it was close to 50 degrees. It was very, very warm, and I even tried to do this one a little bit thinner. Yeah, anyway, same scenario. We'll just take it out and have a little look-see, I guess. Ready? Okay. Wow. I don't mind these ones. The last two, I kind of like it like that. So that's 25 minutes. That one was 20. Something to explore a bit more. I don't think it's too bad. Here are some closer-up photos of the four coasters, front and back, from my Bilnin's resin experiment trying to get the resin blooms. Although I didn't quite get the most stunning blooms that others have got using other types of resin, I actually don't mind the side that I chose to be my feature side, which is the side I put the glitter on. I think it's absolutely beautiful actually. It almost gives it a stained glass effect. I still haven't decided yet whether I want to put a pastel or a pearl white behind them. Anyway, guys, thank you everyone for watching. I hope this has helped somebody. Please consider subscribing and leaving me a comment. Anyone who leaves me a comment, I will put you in the draw for when I hit 1,000 subscribers for one of my resin beach scenes, and it will be posted out free of charge wherever you are throughout the world. So thank you again, and have a wonderful day, everyone.